The Legend of Zelda's 40th anniversary celebration might be beginning earlier than we think. Alright, so we have a lot to talk about in today's video. Within the past couple of weeks, there have been, the last couple of days, there have been a lot of leaks coming out for The Legend of Zelda. There's stuff about the 40th anniversary, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition console and Pro Controller that we talked about in the last video, and even some movie cast announcements that have been leaked. And I'm going to explain why I think this is going to lead up to a Nintendo Direct within the next couple of months, even maybe the next couple of weeks. Alright, so before we start getting into some of the bigger news, I want to get this out of the way and talk about some of the movie cast announcements that we've gotten. Well, not announcements, but leaks. So the 3 actors that we know are for sure in this movie that have been confirmed by Sony and Nintendo is Benjamin Evan Ainsworth as Link, Bo Bragginson as Princess Zelda, and Deachin Lackman, I believe that's what it is, as Impa. So those 3 characters we know are for sure in this movie. We knew what characters they were going to be playing, and I'm actually very happy with this cast so far. Princess Zelda and Link, they're perfect. They look their part, especially Link. He looks amazing. And I like that they're going with actors that aren't like famous. I know a lot of people before the announcement were talking about Tom Holland being Link. So I'm glad they're not doing that, and I'm glad they're just going with actors that aren't really big, but they might have some acting skills. I've been hearing a lot about Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. I believe he's in the Game of Thrones, the spin-off series or whatever. He's in that, and I've been hearing a lot of good things about his acting in that show, so I'm very excited for that. Okay, so the leaks that we've been getting within the past couple of weeks and the past couple of days, we've gotten a cast for Ganondorf, and the actor playing Ganondorf apparently is going to be Uli Latekfu, and this guy looks the part. He looks like Ganondorf. And like I said before, I like how they're going with people that aren't really that big in Hollywood or in movies. They're like newer people or people that we haven't really seen in too many projects so far. So I'm glad that they're going with lesser known actors. But everybody so far looks the part, and they look perfect for their role. Alright, so the next casting that we have is for an actor named Samara Weaving. This isn't confirmed, but rumors are circulating that she's going to be playing the goddess Hylia, and I believe this actor has also just been cast in the upcoming X-Men movie for the MCU as Emma Frost, and she looks really good. I think she could pull off goddess Hylia. I definitely see it, and she's getting some crazy roles. Emma Frost, now goddess Hylia, like getting some crazy roles. And finally, the next leaked casting that we have is Sam Neill. We're not quite sure what his role will be in the movie, but there are a lot of rumors speculating and circulating around the internet that he's going to be playing King Hyrule. I could see him as King Hyrule, but honestly, when I think of King Hyrule, I think of this really big guy, and Sam Neill he's not that big. I would have preferred someone else, but I can see him pulling it off, and he might not even be playing King Hyrule. He might be playing somebody else. But this is going to be his last movie ever, his last movie appearance, because fortunately he did pass away just a couple of weeks ago. This is very sad, but I'm excited to see him in this movie, and this is like one of the first big actors that I've noticed in this movie so far. So this cast is looking really good, and I'm really happy with it, and I'm very excited to see the movie. And I really hope that sometime during maybe the Zelda 40th anniversary direct, we get some news on the movie, maybe a little teaser footage or some official casting announcements. I'm really excited to see this movie. It comes out next year, so it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is some rumors and leaks about the Ocarina of Time remake that's going to be coming later this year. There is an apparent rating for the video game, and it is E for everyone 10 and up for animated blood. So in the original Ocarina of Time game, there is blood here and there. There's this dungeon that has like this torturing chamber or whatever that has a little bit of blood on it, and Ganon starts coughing up blood towards the end of the game. I know I'm kind of late on this news. It's been around for a while, but I just wanted to bring it up since we're talking about leaks. I just thought I'd bring it up. But I mean, I think this is a good sign for the game. We will get like a little bit of blood, a little bit of violence, but it's not going to be anything crazy. I believe that the 3DS version censored all of this blood, so getting it back is cool, but it's not really that big of a deal. I wouldn't have been mad if they didn't bring it back, but it is nice to see it returning in the remake. Okay, so this is the biggest leak of today's video. There is an image going around. It's obviously come from a factory or somebody who is packaging these Nintendo consoles of the Zelda 40th anniversary Nintendo Switch Pro controller and Nintendo Switch 2 console. We were talking about this in the last video. We were talking about how there was a rumor going around that there was going to be a greenish black Pro controller coming for the Switch 2, but we didn't know if there was going to be a Switch 2 console with that. But it does look like it is coming. This leak is looking pretty real, honestly. The last time a Zelda console got leaked, it was for the Nintendo Switch OLED, and it was for Tears of the Kingdom, and that leak ended up being true. So I am trusting this, but it is a leak, so of course you have to take it with a grain of salt. This looks pretty legit. This looks like something Nintendo would put out. Alright, so first let's talk about this controller real quick. As we can see on the top right, it does say Zelda 40th anniversary. I know a lot of people were talking about how it might be for just the Ocarina of Time remake, but a lot of people were also talking about that it might be a 40th anniversary. So if this leak is real, it's confirmed right there that that's the 40th anniversary celebration Nintendo Switch Pro controller. The controller itself looks amazing. It's like got this half gold, half black color to it, and it has like this green. You can see that little bit of green on the right grip right there, but it looks really nice. I like the Triforce symbol in the middle. I like how it has all of the symbols of the three goddesses, and you can look inside of like the Pro controller, like where the joystick is, you get that little bit of gold inside and a little bit of green on the left side. So this controller looks really nice, and I'm definitely going to be picking this up once it launches. But the same can be said for the actual console itself. So on the right, you get green with a little bit of the Triforce. You can see it very faintly on the side. And then on the left Joy-Con, it's all black, but it has a gold Triforce symbol on the bottom. But the dock is what I really want to talk about. The dock looks amazing. It's just half gold and half black, and it's got that big Triforce in the middle with the three symbols of the goddesses, and it looks amazing. I was hoping for an all gold console just because I like that style with like the 3DS, the DS, the Nintendo Switch Lite. I just like gold consoles. I think they look cool, especially for Zelda. It matches the theme of Zelda. But I know a lot of people also wanted just a full green console. So it looks like they gave us the best of both worlds and put a gold and green on the console. I do wonder what the back looks like. I want to say there's going to be a Triforce symbol. That's just what I think. I think they're definitely going to do a little bit of a design on the back. But so far, this stuff is looking really good. This matches with the leak that was going around, or the rumor that the Pro controller and the Nintendo Switch console was going to be green with a little bit of gold on it. So this looks really good, and I'm really happy with this. I'm definitely going to be trading in my Nintendo Switch 2 for this console. Alright, and finally, the last thing I want to talk about in this video, I know this video is a little bit quick. I just wanted to get some of these leaks and rumors out of the way. Just want to talk about it and my opinions on all of this stuff. But with all of the leaks that we've been getting, it seems like there's going to be a Nintendo Direct coming soon. I know we've all been talking about it, and we've all been wondering why Nintendo hasn't said anything about the 40th anniversary for Zelda, because that is this year and it already passed. Nintendo hasn't acknowledged it at all. But with all of these leaks coming out, it looks like there could be a Nintendo Direct coming within the next couple of months, or the next couple of weeks even, because the Ocarina of Time remake comes out in November, I believe. It's definitely coming before December, but that's only a couple of months away, and Nintendo needs to market their game. They need to advertise it, and they need to show off why we should buy this game, why should we care. Well, I mean, it's Ocarina of Time, so we should care, but what makes this different from the 3DS? What makes this different from the N64? I want to see some more about this game. I would like to know more about it. So they definitely need to do something, and I think this is the perfect time for them to do it. All of the movie announcements, obviously the Switch 2 edition 40th anniversary, all of that stuff just looks like, oh, it's right around the corner. The Nintendo Direct for the 40th anniversary of Zelda looks like it's right around the corner. I think that's why a lot of people are getting these leaks, and that's why there's a lot of rumors going around, because Nintendo is getting ready to put that out. I think it's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. I think Nintendo is going to just shadow drop this Nintendo Direct on us. Either a live stream or just a 30-minute video, just a bunch of announcements. But I'm very excited for this Nintendo Direct based on everything that we've been seeing, everything that we've been hearing. It looks like this is going to be a really crazy 40th anniversary for Zelda. We're getting the movie, we're getting the Ocarina of Time remake, we're getting the Switch 2 Pro Controller and console, and maybe if we get lucky, a Twilight Princess port. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about all of these leaks and rumors going around. Let me know what you guys think of the Nintendo Switch and the Pro Controller, all of these movie announcements. Do you like the cast? Do you not like the cast? I'd like to hear it from you guys, and I'll definitely be making more videos once we get some more news on the movie or the Ocarina of Time remake, and I'll be making a video as soon as we hear about that Nintendo Direct, because I feel it. I feel that it's coming. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.